Hello and welcome to TSSR Game Time live presented by MDH as we get set for the last game of the day. Illini Bluffs taking on A-Town Tornadoes. Had a quick start there. I assume they're going to do the national anthem like the past two games that I was watching here. And nope, they went straight into a lineup, so we were able to get that on for you. Looks like Wyatt McGrew down there is the main referee. Set to tip as Illini Bluffs will able to get this one. Kazmarek first man with the ball. Set up in a man formation. We're going to get it inside. Shot is up, and that'll be out. Rebounded time by CJ Pugh. Back looking towards the right side. Up top to Hook. Hook looking, trying to get it inside as they do. Stiegel has to pass back out. Going to try to get it inside again. You can hear their A-Town coach saying middle, middle, middle. Trying to get it inside that paint as that's going to be stolen away, and that's going to be a nice two-look. And that'll fall. That'll be 2 for Wyatt Hendel to start this one off. Out of bounds, and it will go towards Illini Bluffs, the Tigers with the ball. 2-0 here. Gets it in towards Wyatt. Alvey out towards Kazmarek. Fake pass out towards Wyatt again, inside. A little pushing inside, trying to get away from the paint. Down low, Kazmarek puts it up, misses, be tipped high up, be rebounded finally by the Tornadoes. Marler with the rebound, swings it back out towards Marler. Up top, pass right back. On the drive, gathers, that'll be 2. That time for Stiegel. Evens the game up at 2 now, 6:13 remaining. Kazmarek with the ball. Hendel on the nice pass inside, but they'll call the charge. Offensive foul. So we'll see who they call that on. Be an offensive foul charge to Toby Cooper, his first, team first. Say 21 or 22? Yeah, I thought they said 22. Again, 11, a 20, and a 22 out there. I had to check to make sure I had the right numbers. Back up top into the corner. Three-pointer. Looks like you got a little bit on it. It'll be on top of the backboard and Tiger ball. With 5:46 remaining. Wyatt brings it across half court. Pass up top to Halvey. It'll be some type of call. We'll see what the foul is. Be a defensive foul called on Kellen Hook, his first, team first. Looks like a little bit of too much shoving around. 5:38 inside pass to Kazmarek. That one will fall. So he gets 2. A-Town with it up top. Swings it back to top the key, trying the left side now. A lot of movement, just trying to break up that defense by Illini Bluffs. Has to pass back up, trying to get across on that cut left side. That is CJ. On the roll, has to pick back out. Not seeing much of any lanes here for any type of shot. As now he seems to get him beat. That one will fall. Drew Fouch for 2 as that'll take the, well, excuse me, that'll tie with 4:44 remaining. On the drive, comes back up towards Kazmarek. Into the left side. On the pass, Alvey. 3-point attempt for Wyatt. That'll be off the front iron. Be rebounded by Cooper. Pass inside to Kazmarek. What a nice pass. On the assist by Wyatt. He'll get his 4th. 4:16 remaining here in this first quarter. Drive left side, puts that one up, misses. Be tipped up and around, rebounded by Alvey. Kazmarek on the fast break, 3-on-2. Pass inside to Cooper. Cooper, had a nice pass if he could get it to Coates, but it'll be a missed shot and rebounded by Coates. He's going to put it up himself, and that'll be 2. Brandon Cooks for 2. As we pass the 4-minute mark. Top of the key. Swings back. Trying to get any type of open shot. This is really tough defense to play against. But inside pass. Fake. Gets through. Gets fouled on the shot. 2 upcoming. Be 2 shots for Drew Fouch. First shot for Drew. That one will be off. Set for his second shot. Goes 0 for 2 at the line. Alvey with the rebound. Pass in will be a push. Looks like they'll charge that one on Marler. That'll be his first, team second. 3:25 remaining. Sets the screen, gets it in top of the key. Swings it back out. 3-point attempt for Cooper. That'll fall. Toby Cooper for 3. 11-4 now your score. 3:16 remaining. Back around, trying to pass inside. Drive baseline, swings back out. 3-pointer. That one will be off. Rebounded by Brandon Coates. Pass to Cooper. Inside to Alvey. Alvey on the swing around. He's going to put it up himself with triple coverage. Gets his own rebound. It'll be a foul on the rebound attempt that might be going towards Drew. We'll see. Nope, they will call that one on CJ Pugh. Be his first, team third with 2:46 remaining. I guess I don't need to keep on saying the time. It's right there on the scoreboard, new scoreboard system. As Dre Anderson comes into the game. Towards the corner, inside Kazmarek, be a push. As calling everything under the sun right now. That'll be Drew's first, team 4th. Tigers take the ball underneath the basket. Has to pass up towards Alvey. Alvey swings it to Cooper. Excuse me, that is Coates. That one goes towards Wyatt. Wyatt for 3, misses. Fighting for the rebound will be a jump ball. Jump ball will go towards the Tornadoes. Tornadoes offense trying to get something going against the defense of Illini Bluffs. Tigers have really been doing a good job of having that man defense holding down the lanes. They're able to pass around in a shell drill, but there's just no way to get inside. Only way that's been working for them a little bit has been that baseline run, as you just saw Dre Anderson go, but it'll be stolen away. Wyatt for two. Touch of the backboard by Stiegel trying to get a block, but that'll be Wyatt's 4th point. 13-4 now your score. Marler with it down low. Trying to go against Hank Elvey. That's just not going to work. Back towards Marler. Up top. Pass Albee, last touched by Stiegel, and it'll be a Tiger ball. Coming into the game, Devin White for Illini Bluffs. He'll swing out for Ben Kazmarek. 13-4 your score. 1:34 remaining. Here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Like their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff, show you why MDH has been voted best of the best 2017, 2018, 2019, again in 2020. 3 convenient locations serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Shot is up, and that is good for Devin White, his first of the game. Now up top. Tipped out of the way. Last touch by A-Town. So great job by Coates to get in the way of that one. By taking the ball out at half court. 1:01 remaining. 15-4 your score. Pass back up top to Wyatt. Wyatt on the drive, swings it across to Cooper. Coates on the pass back. It's going to be picked up by A-Town. It'll be a jump ball. He ripped that out of the way. Stiegel not happy about that call. And I don't know how you can call a jump ball after he had the ball out of the opposing player's hands and he was on his way falling down. But in any case, 38 seconds remaining. Inside pass to Alvey. Alvey's just going to swing around and get the foul. So a 3-point play opportunity for Alvey. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Ron Ilby Auto Sales, with locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience. Ron Ilby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.ilbysellscars.com. Check out their inventory. Alvey connects on the 3-point play. 21 seconds remaining. 18-4 your score. Stolen away on the fast break. Illini Bluffs with the dunk. Brandon Coates gets his 4th. 8 seconds remaining. Let's see, he'll pass out 2-1. Stiegel for 3 will be off, as it'll be the end of the first quarter. 20-4 your score. We'll take a quick break. Be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I told about the staff of MDH, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
In a small community like ours, shopping locally can make a big difference. Did you know you can shop locally for your home internet? While you're powering your devices with super fast fiber internet, you also get to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Every dollar you spend on our services goes to making our town a better place to live, work, and play. You're helping us support local education, build a stronger sense of community, and keep money right here in our local economy. Thank you for choosing your local internet provider. We're proud to keep you connected.
TSSR Game Time, live presented by MDH, is brought to you by Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling. Since 1960, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Start of the second quarter, 20-4 your score. Just trying to get across over from Marler to Hook. It'll be a blocking foul most likely. Yes, indeed, Devin White, he gets his first team third. Coming back into the game will be CJ Pugh. Pass inside to Marler. Back out to Stiegel. Stiegel will be blocked by Coates. Stolen away, however, on the block, and that'll be 2 for Weston Marler. Marler able to get across the 3 or 4 players he had around him to put that up. Long 2 as that'll fall in the fadeaway for Brandon Coates. Tries to split through the defenders. Blocking foul will be the call, however. Looks like it might be the second on. Nope, they'll call that one on Brandon Coates, his first team fourth. As Ben Kazmarek comes back into the game. Switching out with Devin. Trying to set the trap now. They'll swing around. Loses his footing. 3-pointer as they'll call a travel beforehand. CJ apparently moved before he hit the shot. But Alvey just kind of lost his balance trying to go back across. Set into the corner. He's going to drive baseline, spins back up top, however. Kazmarek with the ball. Back out towards Hank on the baseline. Swings it across. Coates to Kazmarek. Steps, able to get the ball as it's going to be fought around. Tipped, but Coates is able to get a hold of it, and that'll be in for the 2. That'll be his 8th point. 24-6 your score. Set into the trap. Hank moving up. Driving down out to the corner. Has to be a long ball, the Hail Mary, but it's going to be stolen away. Alvey with it. Pass over towards Wyatt in the corner. Right back to Hank. Reverse shot will miss. Be rebounded by Stiegel. The coach saying to tell Hank to take your time, slow down. You don't need to try to make every shot in 2 seconds. As White gets set to come back in, it'll be kicked, last off Illini Bluffs. Be a tornado ball. White switching in this time for Toby Cooper. He has 3 points on the day. Anderson with the ball. Trying to swing it back across to get away from this trap. Looking into the corner. Has to come back out. Pass low. Shot taken. That time the 3-pointer will be off. Push on the attempt. So that'll even up the teams at 5 fouls apiece. They'll call that one on White, his 2nd, team 5th. Only player with 2 fouls for either team. Back up top to Anderson. Going left. 3-pointer. That one will be off. Be rebounded by Hendel. Brings the ball across half court inside to Alvey. Alvey on the push-off. That's going to be an offensive foul. Yes, indeed. That'll be his first, team 6th. Coming into the game, Cole McCoy. Switching with Devin White. With 5 minutes remaining here in this first half. Has to be tipped, but able to keep a hold of it is Marler. Swung around, stolen away. Alvey on the fast break. Look for a dunk, and there it is. And they'll call the foul. How the heck do you call a foul on the dunk? Let me see that on my count. They'll call it on CJ Pugh, his second, team 6th. I guess, yeah, he was a little bit behind, but same time. I mean, come on, kids. Come on. So Alvey gets a chance for a 3-point play after the slam dunk. And he hits it. 27-6 now your score. Both teams with 6 fouls, so both will be in the bonus. Back up top. 3-pointer coming for CJ. 3-ball will miss. Tipped by Kaz Merritt. Rebounded by McCoy. McCoy has to swing it back up top. That is Jaden Washington. Must have came in during the 3-point play opportunity. And an offensive foul. Jaden Washington will get his first on the offensive foul, team 7th. Offensive foul, so no bonus opportunity. Timeout taken. Be a full timeout. We'll keep it here. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH is brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers at MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to cyclone student athletes and prevention care and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. And brought to you by the Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street in Macomb, Illinois. Serving soup, salad, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairy.com. www.olddairy.macomb.com. Call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. And brought to you by the Sports Corner 124. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH broadcast at the Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink, some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. And finally brought to you by Tom Conklin State Farm. Face-to-face, over the phone, by email, or by text. You choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm in Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Almost stolen away, will be last tipped by the Tigers, so A-Town able to get the ball. Trapped to the corner, Washington and Alvey all over. CJ has to pass back out towards Stiegel. Stiegel will get fouled, and the shot, 3-point play opportunity coming up. He'll call that one on Kazmarek. His first, team 8th. Can definitely tell a new reffing crew has been in since the last game. As he'll complete the 3-point play, Stiegel. Oh. Not for a second. I had to look down. Yep, that is Stiegel. Shot is up, and that'll be good. 3 for Brandon Coates. Coates now with 9. Three-pointer. Be out of bounds. We got to stop it to play. Oh, that's why they're trying to get a substitution in. Kobe Cooper coming in for Brandon Coates. .243 remaining. CJ with the ball. He'll go inside. Drive now. Missed, rebounded by Alvin. Shot is up. Trying to get a hold of it is Alvey. There we are, as that's going to be out of bounds. It'll be tipped. Oh my God, what is this guy seeing? Doesn't matter, as 2 shots coming for Marler. (30-12) your score, 2 minutes remaining. Foul will be charged to Cole McCoy, his first team 9th. Marler will miss the first. Second shot for Marler will be off, rebounded by Kazmarek. 1:58 remaining as Washington brings the ball across. Defended by Fenton. Gets into the corner for McCoy. Pass back to Cooper. Kazmarek on the pass to Cooper. Turnaround, that'll fall. Cooper gets his 5th. 32-12 your score with 1:32 remaining. On the drive, has to swing it back out on top to Stiegel. Drive on the nice pass, but it's blocked away by Alvey. I mean, what really can you do at that point? Had a nice pass, nice drive, nice shot. Alvey just that tall. 3 ball for McCoy will be on. Be rebounded by Drew Fouch. Drive to the corner, 3, that'll hit. CJ Pugh with the 3. 58 seconds remaining in this first half, both teams in the bonus. .45 seconds remaining. Washington on the drive, pass out towards McCoy, Alvey with it. Hank on the turnaround at the elbow will miss. CJ with the rebound, 30 seconds remaining. Three-pointer, that'll hit. CJ gets 2 in a row on 3-pointers. 32-18 now with 18 seconds remaining. Washington with the ball. Gets it across half court. 10 seconds left. Alvey looking to drive, pass out towards Kazmarek. 5 seconds remaining, has to get towards Washington. Washington on drive, swings back out. Kazmarek for 3 and gets fouled. On the push, I'm going to say 1-1. It was defensive foul, not on the shooter. They call that one on Dawson, excuse me. They call that one on Kellen Hook. Hook with the call. All right. Alvey on the 1-1 now with 1.5 seconds remaining. Devin White, Hendel, and Brandon Coates back in. Alvey with the 1-1. He'll hit the first one. As he hits both. 1.5 seconds remaining. That last second shot will be touched by the net. 34-18, your halftime score. We'll get some stats compiled for you here on TSSR Game Time, live presented by MDH, and be back right after this on.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
And welcome to halftime here at the state championship game. And full disclosure, this is before the game.
Yeah, yep.
Here with Coach Lawler. And I guess you're back to being a coach, aren't you?
Well, yeah, they talked me into helping again. So I'm not the head coach, but I'm back coaching again. So.
Well, you coach a whole lot of people because I've been going to some I8FA meetings, and you're the head man at those things. You're the coach of that deal.
Yeah, I guess.
Those meetings, you never stop being a head coach.
No, it's kind of in you once it's in you. So
President of the Illinois 8-Man Football Association, and you guys just continue to grow.
Yeah, we are. We're up to 30 teams, and there's a couple more coming next year. And we're hoping to get a couple of teams that couldn't field the team back for next year. So, we might have 30, 32, 34 guys playing next year. So
the football is just getting better and better every year, too, it seems like.
Well, last year's championship game was great, I thought. And I loved it especially because everybody thinks 8-man football is like arena ball. Right. And what did we see? A 12 to 7 game.
Something like that, 12-8.
Yeah, a great game. And I'm a defensive guy anyway, so I loved it. Yeah, I loved it.
This 8-man thing is going to be here. And I think you guys have proven that with your association. The elephant in the room is IHSA going to take it over? That probably is down the road, but judging from the meetings that I've been to with you guys, not this year, obviously, and probably not going to be next year.
No, I don't. I honestly don't expect it for 2 or 3, maybe 4 years yet. Honestly, I thought we were closer. I think there's some things that they're looking at, wondering how it's going to affect how they do their championship weekend. Trying to include an 8-man game. That's one of the things. I think the big thing is the enrollment, as you've heard us talk about at the meetings that you've been to. I think that's the stickler. Where do they draw that line? Where do we draw that line? We've dropped it down to 325. We started out 400. I think we're close. Now we're seeing what I thought we would see. I'm not telling you that I know everything, but we're seeing roster sizes grow again. And that's good because kids are having success. They're not getting pounded week after week by bigger, stronger teams with 40, 50 guys in the roster. So now we're seeing roster size grow. we don't want to talk about restricting rosters. That as long as I'm president, that won't happen. I want more kids to play football. So that won't happen. And I don't think the IHSA wants that either. But somewhere we got to find where is it fair and where it isn't fair anymore. So.
I mean, you're a long ways from being big enough for 2 classes, but the enrollment deal is kind of where that is, right? I mean, that's the reason why you keep that enrollment, so everybody that's in your group is ideally competitive.
Yeah, we kind of grandfathered in a couple of the bigger schools, but I'll be honest, Dwayne, I've had schools as large as 700 enrollment ask about 8-man football. Now, you and I both know that's not why we started this.
Right.
We started this to save schools of 110 kids like mine and West Prairie and things like that. We didn't start it. I understand where they're coming from. They have a hard time getting kids out, 25, 30 kids out. But that's just not what this is about. It's about saving small town, small school Friday night lights.
Do you feel like now that 8-man football in Illinois has solidified itself and people are recognizing it more now?
Oh, I sure do. Yeah, I think I've told you many times. I had some good friends say, "Are you crazy? What are you doing this for?" And I said, "Because we have to. Right. We have to." I mean, we had a pretty good tradition. We had an 11-year run straight in the playoffs, making it to quarterfinals, second round, and I saw it coming. It's like we're just running out of kids. It's not just us; it's other schools, and you've seen the schools that are in this now. They were 1A consistent playoff teams, and that's what we've got playing 8-man now.
Right.
And that's why the ball's getting better too. So, yeah, it's coming. And has it changed the 11-man 1A and 2A? Sure has, which we knew was going to happen. It's going to change it a little more too. So I think that's where we got to figure out, okay, where does this really lie before the IHSA takes it over? And honestly, I hope people think we're doing a pretty good job running it. I think we are. Everybody seems pretty happy. So, we'll see. Tonight we're going to crown a champion. Both of these schools and their kids, if you went down those locker rooms right now and asked them if they knew a difference what they were playing for, they ain't going to care when they hoist that trophy up.
Now, a couple of coaches are going to be here tonight. We had one on a pregame show, Coach Elder from Ridgewood. Coach Unruh's on the sideline. And Jim Unruh was from Carthage, years, and I mean, multiple title champion.
Yep.
He loves 8-man.
Yeah.
I mean, this game is something that when you get to be a part of it, it feels like even the most successful and ingrained coaches like yourself realize it's really good football.
It's fun. I know when I first started, we started morphing to it a little bit with our JV squad because I knew it was going to happen, or I was going to have to make it happen, or we were going to have to do something different. It's fun because even for an old coach that's been around a long time, coached a lot of football, you're learning all over again. So this defensive thing, I still don't have it. Ted Alston's probably the guy that's got it figured out the best. Their defense.
You showed that last year.
Oh man, their defense is stout year in, year out. But it's fun. It's been fun. It's kind of new. Coach, my advice for a coach that was a little scared of it is don't embrace it. Embrace it and try to figure it out. I'd see Pat and his dad John down here. They've been at every one. And I mean John's the granddaddy, and this was Pat's first year coaching. So I said he'd be a good interview to see how he felt about it. And there again, very successful coach. So.
Well, thanks for talking to us here before the game, for halftime. I know you're busy, got a lot of stuff going on. Yep. We appreciate it. Congrats on a great evening, night, even though it's a little chilly. Congrats on putting a great program together. It's going to be fun, and I appreciate being a part of it.
I appreciate having you. I mean, you guys have been great for us, and we hope this continues. And I want to thank Monmouth College, too. They've been a great partner in this for as many years as we've been doing it. Great partner. I got to know the coaches and that when my son played ball down here back 2011, 2012, and it's been a good fit for us. So hopefully we can keep it going for a while.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We'll be back with some stats and second half action in just a few minutes.
Hello and welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 34-18, your final here as we get set for the end of halftime. Halftime scores for the Tigers Lead scorer with 10 is Hank Alvey. 9 with Brandon Coates. 5 for Toby Cooper. 4 for Ben Kazmarek. 4 for Wyatt Hendel. And 2 for Devin White. And for the Abington Avon Tornadoes, 6 for CJ Pugh on those 2 3-pointers. Asa Stiegel with 5. 3 for Kellen Hook. 2 for Drew Fouch. And 2 for Weston Marler. So we get set. Tigers out there. A-Town trying to still huddle up, try to figure out what they're going to do to change things up offensively for this game. I'd like to thank you all for watching here on TSSR Game Time Live. We do have a live chat open like always, so if you want to shout out who you're watching for, who you're cheering on, where you're watching from, all that jazz. Kazmarek taking the ball out towards Hendel as we'll set the second half. Into the corner, Alvey down low on the block, has to be pass out, but that's going to be a defensive foul. I'll call that one on Drew Fouch, his second, team first. Taking the ball out of bounds is Coates underneath the basket. Swings out towards the corner, back up top to Key. They'll swing back around for Coates. He's going to drive baseline, gives it to Alvey. Alvey can't get a hold of it, but in the confusion, able to pass it back out. Hendel with it now. Gets set, trying to go towards the baseline look. Alvey for a long two, and that'll hit Hank Alvey with his 12th. 36-18. Hook with it, bringing it back, gets across the defense, and that'll be 2 on the runner. Nice job to split the defenders. Wyatt now, looking towards the left side. Pass over towards Cooper. Back around towards Alvey. Alvey on the post up. Coates 3-pointer for, I do believe that was Wyatt, but they'll call a foul. That will be on Toby Cooper, his second, team first. It's kind of a little bit hard down there to realize who's who when you got 2 tall kids that are both blonde out on the court. 6'4" to remember. He tries to get through, has to pass back out towards Marler. Marler trapped, had to pass it on the leg of Alvey to get a new setup. .6:32 remaining. Be inside to Marler. Marler posted up, swings it across, 3-point attempt maybe. Steps in for a 2, as that'll be off, rebounded and shot up. That'll miss. Rebounded by Marler, and Coates with the foul. That is his second, team second. A-Town able to get some offensive rebounds, looking a little bit better coming out of the halftime. A lot more aggressive. CJ with it in the corner, has pass out towards Stiegel. Stiegel going to take to the top of the key. Pass back to Hook with 6:13 remaining. Marler with it. Swings it back around. Quick passes. Picks up his dribble, however, has to pass it out towards Stiegel. Into the corner. That is Drew on the drive, be blocked by Alvey. On the ground, players all over. He hits the bench, and he hits it hard on the back of his head. We'll check. Yeah, we're going to have our replacement come in. That is Coates. He's able to get up and walk off. Ran right into that bench. Players all over on the court. Referee going to go talk to the coach, try to tell him what's going on. Was that foul call, no call? Does he have to switch out, switch in? We'll see. Would think that, with the stoppage of play, he'd have to switch back out, but Coates still in there. Second wasn't too bad, hopefully. Now everybody's trying to say, is it Tiger ball or is it A-Town ball? Devin White set to come back into the game. Referees all talking to each other. Nobody can see what's going on apparently. Devin White will come into the game for Coates. You can tell Coates isn't happy with that decision. But they'll get him checked out. Hoping to be back into the game shortly. And A-Town will have the ball. Referee's still talking to Coach down there. Obviously not happy with that decision, but they'll go with it. A-Town with the ball, 5:50 remaining. 36-20 your score. Pass high towards Hook. Hook pass over towards Stiegel. Stiegel on the drive, had to pass back out top on the drive. Kazmarek got him on the trap, has to pass out towards Hook. 5:30 remaining. Tipped away. Stiegel for three. That'll miss. Kazmarek got away with a little bit of a foul there. Body on the ground. We'll see. CJ, I wonder kind of what happened to him. Kazmarek, because they're fighting down there. Referee not paying attention. Both Kazmarek and CJ have been elbowing it the entire time. From down there to here, he was on the ground twice. And they'll call a push there. That'll be called on CJ Pugh, his third, team second. 5:03 remaining as Dre Anderson will switch in with him. And that's one of the classics. Referee didn't see the first infraction, got the second. Retaliation is always worse than the first. Swings back. Gets inside to Kazmarek. Kazmarek drives in too high on the glass. Alvey trying to use that long arms of his to tip around. Hook able to get the rebound. Marler can't get a hold of that. It'd be a fast break towards White. Devin White. Blocking foul will be the call. Stiegel couldn't get his feet set in time. Had the nice idea to go for the charge call, but it'll be 2 shots upcoming for Devin White. Stiegel gets his second, team third. 4:40 remaining here in this third quarter. First shot for Devin White will be off. Not much scoring here in this third quarter. Only 2 points per team. As Devin gets his second to fall. Hook brings it across half court. Gonna look to try and get inside, but stolen away by White. White driving inside, is gonna get fouled. Oh, on the ground, however, he was not fully in his shot, but yeah, Hook got that foul. That was pretty blatant. That'll be his third, team fourth. Excuse me, that's only his second. 3-pointer that time will be off. Rebounded. Kazmarek able to steal it away on the ground. The body's all over, man. So you can hear this crowd not happy with anything going on down low. Albee with it. Calling 3 seconds in. Is going to be stuck. Offensive foul. We'll see the offensive foul call. Referee's talking to multiple players. That will be called on Kazmarek. His second, team third. Looks like either coach not happy with anything going on at this juncture. 37-20. Stiegel brings the ball across. Pass out towards Marler as he's going to be fouled, be a blocking foul. Team fourth. Call that one on Wyatt Hendel, his second. Ball be brought out underneath the basket. Stiegel will be passed out just a little bit too much. Let him on the pass, so it will be Illini Bluffs ball. Hendel with it. Pass towards White. Alvey, post up down low. Swings it across to Cooper. Inside to Kazmarek. Kazmarek, he's going to get fouled. We'll see who they call the foul on. They called him on the wrong person. Fouch gets his third, team fifth. At 37-20 your score. As he just pushes him in the back. Alvey has the ball. White with it. He's going to drive left side, shoots the two, and gets the foul. So they'll call that on Kellen Hook, his third. Be a tech. They will tee him up.
Technical on 14 for Illini Bluffs, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say.
After the play. I'm not real sure what it was for. But
well, let's take a look here. No. I mean, it's got to be between either some chippiness or some talking, because pretty much ever since 6 minutes remaining in this quarter, anytime somebody posts up, they're throwing elbows. So White will shoot
and then White
on the
got
Tigers,
the
and then he got the technical, so the Tigers.
So that's a personal foul also. He hits the free throw to complete the three-point play, and then he will go and give the ball back to the other side, and somebody from A-Town will shoot 2 technical free throws on the other end.
There's what it was. When he walked past an A-Town player, kind of moved his shoulder out of the way. From behind, it looked like he tried to elbow or shoulder check a A-Town player. First one will fall for Stiegel.
Might grab a new one. Those are cheap pencils in that bag right there.
Oh, it works fine.
Okay.
You just got to click it a couple
well.
times.
Yeah, I ran out of ink in the first one today. Or lead.
Ink?
Lead. I knew you were going to say that as soon as I said it.
3:28, 40-22. If you can't tell yet, Dwayne has gotten done eating. He's come back up for the end of this game.
Full disclosure, I was done about the start of the second quarter. I just didn't come back up.
Hook on the drive, gets fouled. With 2 shots upcoming. We'll see.
Coates should be the foulie.
I think so.
It is.
Indeed. That is Coates' third. Team 6th.
So we'll be going to the free throw line. Number 3, Kellen Hook. Shooting 2. Team trailing by 18. First one's good.
Perfect at the line so far in this third quarter, and that kind of makes up for their 0 for 5 in the first half at the line. Misses the second one.
You jinxed him.
Oh, well.
Toby White.
Ooh, had to pass out of the attempt. Kazmarek down low. He's going to pass over and around. They'll keep it going. Trying it again. 3-pointer for Wyatt Hendel.
That's ball movement right there, kids.
Great at it. They are great at quick passing, getting open lanes. Back out top. On the drive. Shot for Hook. Hook will miss that one. Be tipped by Hendel. Coach will come down with it.
Coach is like, yeah, be kidding me. Okay, I got it back. It's okay.
2:37 remaining. Coates swings back over top towards Alvey. Hank to Kazmarek. Tipped out by Marler, and he's not able to grab it as he tries to slow himself down running into the referee.
He got the raw end of that deal.
Yeah.
Nick held his own pretty good there. And Nick Knowles, like playing a little football linebacker action right there. He won at the point of attack. Didn't give an inch.
Reach and foul. That'll be called on Drew Fouch, his 4th, team 7th. So 1-1 now for Wyatt Hendel, and he knew exactly when he put his hand out. He went, oh, crap. They're calling it. 2-2-3 remaining. 43-23.
Hendel missed.
Misses that one, but Alvey with those long arms.
Not even fair.
It really isn't, man. He's able to grab anything with that wingspan, and he gets the foul.
The basket's good, and he gets the old-fashioned three-point play attempt.
Stiegel gets his 3rd, team 8th. So Alvey would set to shoot.
I think if I was playing Alvey, I would try to stand on his feet all the time.
Well, I think that's been the game plan. That's why they got 8 fouls.
Makes the free throw.
Coming into the game will be at number 15, Kyle McVeigh. Switches out with Asia Stiegel. (46-23) your score. Swings back around towards that left side. Hook. They're going to try and pass out. It's going to be a great tip and going to be a shot in on the fast break. Toby Cooper gets his first points of the day. Excuse me, of the half. Tipped back Marler. Timeout will be called here on TSSR Game Time Live. We'll keep it here. 30-second. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop in and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mbfurnitureinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. And brought to you by the Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. And brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens, located 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of the North Elementary School. Open April to October, Monday to Friday, 10 to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. for all your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow their Facebook page for daily updates. Grover and Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown.
Works better if I put the microphone
down.
Yeah,
it might actually. 1:47 remaining. A-Town with the ball. Tornadoes trying to get something going offensively here. Been playing a lot better this third quarter, especially on the defensive side. 3 for Hook, as that one will fall. His second 3 of the game, 9th point overall. He's been the leading scorer for the Tornadoes so far. Excuse me, Tornadoes. Kazmarek for 2, as that'll fall. Can't remember who I was with. Somebody was making fun of the way how I said Tornadoes.
Sound like you say tomatoes.
Tomatoes, potatoes, everything.
Potatoes.
Shot is off, be rebounded. Kazmarek on the pass. Shot is in, and that will fall.
He wanted to give that to Alvey for a dunk, but then he realized he really couldn't.
Yeah. About the time he got it, he knew he had to shoot. He's going to have to fight off. Gets it over towards CJ. 46 seconds remaining. CJ Pugh with it. Back out towards Hook. Inside to Marler, and Marler gets fouled. And I tell you, Weston Marler might be, entire head and a half underneath Kazmarek and Alvey, but he has been post up and putting shots in against them. He's been going off, just trying to get around, be a pest, trying to get anything going. Here, 52-26. Set for 2 shots. First one will be off. Second shot for him. Both teams in the bonus. 18 fouls for the Tornadoes and 7 for the Tigers. Alvey with the rebound. They'll swing it across to McCoy. 3 ball for Hendel will be off. Kazmarek with the rebound into the corner. Has to pass Alvey now with it. He's going to take one step, get a head across, miss. Going to get fouled on the second shot. 2 shots upcoming. We'll see that one. They'll call that one on CJ Pugh, his 4th. So Pugh has 4, Fouch has 4, 3 for Stiegel, 3 for Hook, 3 for Devin White, 3 for Brandon Cooks. So that first one will fall. 53-26 as Will Giftos comes in. Second shot upcoming for Alvey. As that one will fall. Alvey now with 17. 10 seconds remaining, 54-26 your score. Over, tipped out, can't save it, however, as it'll be tornado ball with 3 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Three-pointer, last second shot will be off, so that'll be the end of the third quarter here. 54-26 on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH. You know, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 54-26 your score. A-Town will take the ball out. That is number 20. If anybody in our chat knows who number 20 is, I'll look here at our other roster, but looks like we do not have a number 20 for A-Town. If somebody could drop who that is, that'd be great. In our chat, we have our chat open for everybody like always. If not, you know, let us know who you're watching for, where you're watching from. This will be last touched by the Tigers. 7:36 remaining. Ball in towards Alvey in the corner. Back up top to McCoy. Wyatt now with it and 3-point range. Alvey with it. And left has to pass back out towards Wyatt. He's going to drive baseline, swings it back across. 7:11 remaining. Hank against Stiegel. Pass out on the drive, has to swing it across. Hook will get the steal. Fast break open. Stiegel with the ball. He's going to get the layup, and that'll fall. Swings. Alvey now with it down low, has to pass back up top. They'll try right side. On the drive, pass inside Alvey. Alvey on the shot, and he'll fall for 2. Alvey gets 19 now. Stiegel on the pull-up. That'll fall for 2. 56-30 now your score. As Cooper will slow it down. Set the offense, pass up top towards Will. Give and go, but he's going to have defense all over. Last touch by the Tornadoes. Tiger ball. 6:03 remaining. Trying to find a pass, has to swing towards the corner for McCoy. McCoy running baseline. Pass back towards Will. Will towards Alvey. Alvey for 3. That'll hit. I'll make it 59-30. Stiegel on the drive, swings it across. Last tipped by Hendel. Oh, but they'll say that CJ got his hand in just after Wyatt did, so it will be Tiger ball. Giftos with the ball. Pass up top towards Hank. Swings it towards the right side. Has to split the defenders. Stolen away by Marler. Marler charging. Swings it around on the shot, and he gets 2. Weston Marler for 2. It's at 59-32. Kazmarek and Washington set to come back into the game. Pass back to Alvey. Alvey for 2. Also set to come back in is Brandon Coates. Pass back towards Hook at the top of the key. Has to drive inside. Marler puts the ball up, blocked by Coates, but able to get a hand on it is Tornadoes, but evidently stolen away at the end by the Tigers. Pass right back to Alvey. Alvey for 3 with a player in his face. Can't get to the hit. Push will be the calls. He hit his back hard. We'll see who gets the call. Be called on Cole McCoy, his second, team 7th. Yeah, he looks like he's hurting his arm. Multiple players switching through. So, 2 shots upcoming. Well, excuse me, 1-1. 4:25 remaining. First one will fall. Once again, if we have anybody that does know who number 20 is, that'd be great. He is not on our roster. As he hits both. Coming back into the game, Dawson Fenton. Washington with the ball. A-Town with the press. Skips over towards James. Excuse me, Jaden. Be a foul call on Marler. His second, team 10th, so in the double bonus now. 2 shots upcoming for Jaden Washington. Should be a double bonus. I mean, we've got... Now we got trying to figure out if we've got 10 fouls or 9. Well, they'll say 10 team fouls. They'll say the book is right. The referees didn't know exactly what to do. First shot will rattle out. Second opportunity for Washington. Will miss as well. Hook with the ball, brings it across half court with 4:13 remaining. Skip pass, be tipped out, be out of bounds. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH is brought to you by King Family Chiropractic. King Family Chiropractic with locations in Bushnell and Macomb supports Bushnell-Prairie City athletics. The author office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MY-DC. That is $69.32. They offer perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85. Marler on the drive, pass out towards Hook. Excuse me, that is Fenton. Fenton on Washington. Has pass out. Marler on the drive. Stiegel for 2 on the long. Misses, be rebounded. 3 for a hook. Will be off. Last touched by the Tornadoes, so will be Tiger Ball with 3:33 remaining. 61-34 your score. A-Town with the press. Swings back up top. Washington out towards the corner. Coates on the drive. He's going to get a 2. Looked like he was trying to get a dunk there. Had to swing it back across. His first points of the half. And 2 quick for A-Town. 63-36. Kazmarek on the drive. Packs back out. Washington. McCoy now. Screen set, tipped out by A-Town, so it'll be Tiger Ball. 2:51 remaining. Coming back into the game. Be Kyle McVeigh and Dre Anderson. Washington into the corner. Tipped out and stolen away by Marler. Back top. Skip pass, be out of bounds. Almost hits the referee. He has to watch out of the way. Yeah, Kobe Moreno, that's the problem that I'm having here. Looking up at the rosters that they gave us for the Western Shootout. We don't have a number 20. I assume he's a JV player playing up, but since this only has the varsity roster, I can't tell who exactly it is. 3-pointers, that'll fall for McCoy. That is his first points of the day, 66-36 with 2:23 remaining. Up top, swings across, 3-pointer. That one will be off. Man, I thought he had that one. McCoy rips that one out for a rebound. Marler all over him. Has to pass out towards Coates. Coates to Kazmarek. Kazmarek on the layup, and that'll be 2. Running clock as they have passed the 30-minute mark. 2 minutes remaining. Did I say 30-minute mark? 30-point mark.
Seems like it's 30-minute mark.
Well, you know, you've been here since 9.
No, I've been here since 8, actually.
Shot is up and it'll be off. Rebounded by Coates. Coates swings it back out top. 1:30 remaining here in this game. Timeout taken.
Just for subs, I think.
I do believe so, indeed. As Will Giftos and Nick Swanson come in.
Coates and Kazmarek take a seat. Kazmarek donning that new nose guard. Apparently he got smacked in the nose pretty good at one time.
Looks like that was the only 2 substitutions coming in. Beyond the drive, Washington gets pushed out of bounds.
Do you know who number 20 on the Tornadoes is?
Well, that's what I was asking them, and they said that.
Oh, yeah, I know. We have this roster too.
He's obviously a JV player playing up, but we only have their varsity rosters. 1:07 remaining. Marler pass up top. He'll swing to Mystery Man 20. He'll be on.
Well, no foul or nothing there.
No. But that one will hit. That'll be his 4th point of the game. 68-38. Washington will be fouled that time by Dre Anderson. It'll be his first, team 11th, if that was a thing.
And the clock doesn't stop because of that 30-point mark that Kenny talked about a few seconds ago.
30-minute mark.
Yeah, 30-minute mark. Got Grant trying to do a few more things with the camera.
First shot is off.
He's still getting better with the camera, so we're trying to expand on the things we do. Kenny's playing the drums.
Oh, come on. Second shot.
It's usually guitar.
Off. Well, you know, my hand has to do something or other. I'm not going to sit here and doodle on my stat sheet. 3 seconds left. That'll be blocked. As that'll be the end of this one. 68-38. That'll be the final here, the last game of the Great Western Shootout. We'll get some final stats here as our postgame show is brought to you by Western Illinois University. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to be a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Also brought to you by Midwest Ice. Do you need ice for an upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. We deliver ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Ranch at 309-351-8192 for a quote today.
All right, well, I'll let you do some stats. I'm going to talk to Reed Kelso here for a couple seconds. The AD here as Brent Coates gets the MVP award for this tournament. And, well, the day's over. You can relax a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was a really smooth day, to be honest with you. I think we're ahead of schedule, and I can't really complain about today.
Yeah, we said earlier we were ahead of schedule, and I said don't say that. But it really went pretty well all day.
Yeah, we gave some teams 20 minutes in between games, kind of let them get warmed up. Some of the teams are farther. So, yeah, I'm very happy with everything. I think we had some really good competitive games. We would like seeing our A-Town game be a little bit closer, but I think we've brought in some really good teams.
So this has become a pretty big deal for Abington, right? For the school, for A-Town.
Yes.
What are you looking at for next year?
We're bringing in some good teams. I got some new teams coming in next year. I'd like to get a couple more sponsors, and I'd like to start a girls' shootout sometime, kind of get the girls their own day, and bring in some of the best teams in the state and see what kind of happens. I don't charge a fee for this, which people say I should, but I'd rather just bring the schools in, and I think that helps us get some of these schools you see.
So Justice and I were talking a little bit on during the girls' game and talking about some of the players that were here today. There were some outstanding players, and we came up with an idea. We think that like the shootout here, the shootout down in Quincy, the shootout up north, we should put together an all-tournament team at the end of the year.
And see who wins.
And play like 2 or 3 or 4 games somewhere and have an all-tournament thing.
I'd be all for that. I think we would have as good a shot as anybody. I think we would probably be all over about 6'8" today, 6'6".
I know. So I'm serious. I think that could be if you could figure out how to make that happen. TSSR would help orchestrate that.
I'd host it. I'd be happy to host it.
Wouldn't that be fun? No, seriously.
Would be. Yeah,
if you could make it happen.
If you could make it happen. There's a lot of good shootouts. We saw the Stevens kid today. Obviously, everybody knows him. But, the kid from Columbia, the sophomore, he was good.
Dylan Murphy's legit.
Yeah, the kid from Farmington.
Barnes.
Yes, he played really well. Knoxville had some good individual performances,
Whiteman from Rockridge.
Yeah, and then the Bull kid in the second half. I'll be honest, I thought Columbia was going to get them by 10, 15 points, and they kind of surprised me. They were really gritty, and they played well. I know the holiday tournament's coming up, but they're going to be hard to deny a 1 seed.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking. I think we talked a little when you talked to me earlier. The holiday tournament, the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament, the biggest tournament in West Central Illinois, maybe even in half of Illinois.
Yeah.
They were waiting on this shootout today to get done to kind of look at some seedings. I don't think there was any upsets. I don't know if it really helped a whole lot, except maybe Rock Ridge and Columbia. Rock Ridge made themselves look a little better, but I think everybody else did what they should have done.
I know some of the guys that do the tourney, come up the bracket were here today, and it was a good look just to see, Rock Ridge against Columbia. I think they're really surprised that they stayed with Columbia, you know what I mean? And then Southeastern, they just solidified probably the 1 seed. It's going to be hard to deny the top team in the state, local team, in my opinion. Not getting the 1 seed, but
didn't you have Rock Ridge that came into today 7th and 2A?
Yes. And
now you say 1A's top seed. 1A's top seed better than top 5 and 2A after beating the top 5. You could make the case for either one of those two teams.
I think you could also make the case for Camp Point Central after what they've done. They beat Q&D last night at the pit, and they beat Madison today at that shootout down there. So they're going to be tough to beat down there.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that there's going to be a lot of good teams. I think Macomb might be the only team that kind of hurt itself today.
Yeah, let's be honest, it doesn't help you when you lose, right? And Scales Mountain's a good 1A team. But yeah, that 5 through 9, 10, they could all switch the order up, and they would probably be all the same. You got West Hancock, Farmington, Macomb, Pittsfield, I think, is pretty good this year. Sure, I'm forgetting somebody.
Yeah, there's always good teams there, right?
You got Camp Point and Brown County, and it's going to be hard to seed it.
Yeah, and we're going to have a big show on that on Wednesday night. Of course, we're not broadcasting any of those games, but we're going to have a big show with Jerry Kramer. I hope at least that's the plan, to have him on. Justice is going to come talk to us at the Sports Corner at 124. But this is really a good you keep getting talent like this with the 4 or 5 of those Macomb Western Holiday teams included. This is a good last look at those teams for that tournament seeding.
Yeah, it's good to see where they're at going into that tournament. I mean, I got a lot. I think most of 3 of their top 4 seeds is what for Macomb lost. So, yeah, this is a good barometer for everybody, whether, going into the holiday tournament. They used to seed it 2 weeks before, and I'm glad they've kind of waited and let all the records settle out. Because I know when they would seed it before, we'd have upsets, and you know what I mean? But now I feel it's going to be a true, very good seeding.
Well, I know that this tournament is fun. You guys have a good basketball season yet to come. I mean, this is your big event, but you've got sectionals coming for girls, right?
Yes, we're hosting sectionals girls again. We're excited about that for the 1A. Last year we hosted boys, and hopefully next year we can host the boys. I feel like we have a great gym for a sectional setup, and we're glad to host it, happy to host it.
Well, and you guys do a good job when you're hosting things. It kind of helps to stay in that rotation, right? So you never get out of the habit of doing that.
Yeah, I told them I'd be happy to host a sectional every year, and if they give me I'd take regionals too. I mean, I'll take whatever they want to throw my way.
Well, I know that it's been a long day. Kenny's probably got some stats ready here. We can let you get out. Don't have to keep you very long.
Well, I appreciate all your work here, man.
Stuff.
I'm sure the fans at home love the live stream. And I know you said the holiday tournament, you're not doing it. I wish you were, because I believe free live stream is the way to go.
Well, I appreciate that, and as do we. So, well, look, Kenny, thank you. We'll get Kenny turned on. He was under the headset the whole time. And then I had to I turned him on just in time for him to cough, so he had to take a drink and wait. How about we try it now?
Maybe. That's the great stuff about working outside now, that it's a high of 33, 34.
Stop whining.
I spent all day cutting wood. I was being my best manly man. Didn't have the nice long plaid red coat, but anyway, lumberjack was the way to go.
Well, you got some stats there. We can end this thing.
Looks like Kobe Moreno is saying that number 20 is Lucas Dugan. We'll go with that. He had 4 for A-Town. Lead score for A-Town was 11 for Asa Stegall. Was 9 for Kellen Hook. 6 for Weston Marler. 6 for C.J. Pugh. 4 for Lucas Dugan. And 2 for Drew Fouch. And for the Tigers, lead scorer with 24 is Hank Alvey. 11 for Brandon Coates. 10 for Ben Kazmarek. 7 for Wyatt Hendel. 7 for Toby Cooper. 4 for Devin White. And 3 for Cole McCoy. Hank Alvey, your lead scorer, with 24. And big thing, looking at the stats, just the amount of missed free throws between the two teams. You look down, about 8 for A-Town and about 5 for the Tigers.
Well, that's going to do it. A very long day comes to an end. And let me see that book. I want to read off the winners. Who got the MVP? Coach got the MVP in that one, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So here we go. This is today's contest. Game number 1 of the day saw Monmouth-Roseville beat Ridgewood 51-24. C.J. Johnson was the MVP in that game. Game number 2 saw Farmington get by Weathersfield 63-44. The MVP was Barnes in that one. He had a couple dunks, as a matter of fact. 61-42, Knoxville got past Cerro Gordo Bement. That game was tied at 37 at the end of the third quarter, folks. A clinic in the fourth quarter. And the MVP for the Knoxville Blue Bullets was Braden Downs. He's number 4. He had 21 points. In the Rock Ridge Rockets Columbia Eagles contest, Rock Ridge came back late in that one and got the win. And it was Langdon Bull with the MVP award. He scored 21 points. Whiteman had 22, but it was pretty quiet in the second half when they came back for the win. Southeastern Suns down the Fulton Steamers, 41-27. No surprise, Danny Stevens was the MVP in that game with 31 of the 41 points. Scales Mound down the Bombers by 19, 50-31. And the MVP in that one was Huro. He had 17 points. In the girls' game, it was the Bombers 61, A-Town 39, and Caitlin Robinson got the MVP award. And in the last game of the day, Hank Alvey was the leading scorer, but the award for MVP went to Coates. I do believe Brandon Coates. He only scored 11, but he was the MVP. And what was the final of that, do you know?
It was 68-38, I do believe.
Okay. And that's how this one ends. It's been a fun day here at the Great Western Shootout at Abington Avon High School. Well, we're off till Monday, I guess, right?
Yep.
Monday we got basketball. Wednesday we got basketball. Tuesday I think we got basketball, and then we're done till next week. Or a week after next,
week
I guess.
after, yeah.
Technically, next week is what I was talking about.
The second here for the A-Town girls game.
Yeah. Are you going to go to MVIT or no?
Kind of planning on it. Most of the time, by that time, I won't have to worry about hearts much. So just shoot me a text about what the times are for who's playing where, and then we'll see if I can fit some of those in.
All right. Well, that'll do it then. We'll call this the end. Finitoed. That's it for the Great Western Shootout. For Kenny Suter, for Grant Hicks on the camera, I'm Dwayne Hewitt. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you down the road on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.